Hello, everybody. Tuesday, February 4th. Got some mail in the last couple days. Haven't got a chance to go over it with you, so we're doing that now. Couple items of business first. Flagship dropping tomorrow. Going to be a lot of activity on YouTube. Can't wait to see what y'all pull. Might swing by local Target just to see what's available. Maybe spend a few bucks. Probably not much. I'm not crazy about the design. I've been fooled before where I saw a design online and thought, garbage. And then saw it in person and liked it better in person. And the opposite's been true. That's going to look great. Get them in hand. I don't care for those. But we'll wait and see. Mostly a little disappointed about the checklist. No Blake Snell, no Brandon Lau. The only player I'm really excited about maybe pulling or finding cool singles of for now is, well, obviously Trout, but the only non-obvious one would be Kyle Lewis of the Mariners. He's got rookie cards this year. And, of course, it'd be cool to pull Alvarez's and stuff too. But really, come on. Snell won to Cy Young 2 years ago. Last year, it wasn't like he was horrible. And he had two cool postseason performances. He's one of the only few standouts on the Rays, except, maybe Meadows or whatever. But that's a little disappointing from Topps. But hopefully it'll be in Series 2. It better be. And same with Brandon Lau. He was one of the better rookies last year. But I guess they just decided he didn't make the cut. Anyway, also, here's my notes before I start showing cards. Flagship, we already talked about that. In bets, a little ticked off or annoyed or whatever. But, Betts is now a Dodger if you're behind on your news. Traded for Verdugo and some other players got moved into some other places. I sort of feel like the Dodgers are almost like the Yankees of the West now, and it's just gobbling up players, and I don't know. It's just when they make the playoffs, it gets hard to root for teams like that because you just see the divide between like the Rays and the Dodgers, and it just gets, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. If you could just add unseeming unlimited players and win, how much talent does that take as a GM? I don't know that I'm impressed. You can win a World Series. Dodgers could certainly win the World Series next year or this year. But I don't know that I'm going to be impressed. Like, the GM's a genius. Because he's just getting all the good players. What? I don't know. Okay, calm down, Eddie. It's okay. It's okay. We got cards here we're going to show off. We got some cool stuff. Season hasn't even started yet. Next week we get some pitchers and catcher action. Very cool. Let's throw out our trivia question here before I forget and get on some other rant. This I would classify as hard. Some of these are ridiculously easy. I would stick this on a ridiculously hard because I had no idea. So who was the first shortstop to win an MVP award? Think about it. If you know this, you legitimately, if you can say you know this without looking it up, I'm just going to say you are a baseball genius. There we go. We'll put that aside. Let's start with the non-science stuff. So I told you I was building the 1997 Bowman's Best International Preview Refractors. And this was listed on eBay as a refractor. And I got it for less than $2 delivered, which is very exciting. Got looking at it. Wow. Just doesn't shine like other refractors. Turned her over. Right there below the number, right to the right of my thumb, it's supposed to say refractor. As you can see, it does not. It's not a refractor. The title said refractor. The scan of the front and the back of the card were clear. If I was looking, I could have seen this didn't say refractor. But the title said refractor. So am I justified in making a claim and saying he didn't deliver, or the seller didn't deliver what they said they were going to deliver? Because the title was wrong, but the description was basically the picture, and the picture was what I'm holding. So I don't know. At the end of the day, it's just $2, and, probably not a big deal, but I don't know. What do you think? Do I have like a claim? Can I say to this guy, hey, I bid on, or I purchased a refractor. I'm not holding a refractor. He could come back and say, well, you bought what was pictured, which is what I said you were buying, so tough luck. So I don't know. Where do you fall on this? It's $2. Certainly not anything that's a big deal. But hey, I still, I can't really use this non-refractor card. Let's get to our autographs. I got a handful here. So you've heard me talk many times about signatures for soldiers, and I'll link them below. But my friend Tim, he, about 5-6 years ago, maybe even longer, he started getting autographs signed. And then when he sold them, he just donated the money to veterans charity. And he's raised over $40,000 now. He's the official nonprofit, I guess, of the National. He's been the last 2 years. He's been on magazine covers. He's been in Forbes. Anyway, check him out. I'll drop a link to his Facebook page below. He has a spreadsheet broken up by sport. Hundreds of different athletes signed for him. And basically, this is what I got from him. So, some set hits here. Dave Megadin on a 91 Stadium Club. Signs for Snoozers for Soldiers. Chris Hoyles, 91 Stadium Club. Brent Gates. This is the 91 Stadium Club Sky Dome set, which is mostly like prospects and USA guys. And kind of a cool set. It comes in like a little plastic box. It looks like a stadium. And the most notable card in the whole set is probably Manny Ramirez. But you can get the whole thing for, I think, less than $20 on eBay if you're interested in that design and that prospects. This is a 95 Leaf Chris Hoyles. Got some nice shine to that one. I'm sure you can hear my lovely runny nose. I've been fighting off all day. Mike Boddicker of the Orioles. That turned out nicely. And this is a 03 Topps Future Stars Jack Cust. Never quite lived up to his potential, which means the Mariners eventually took a chance on him thinking that he would, and then, of course, he didn't. That's just... I'm really bitter today. Holy smokes. Did I not get enough sleep? I don't know. We're ready for spring training to roll around. That'll improve my mood. We got a TTM. Finish things off strong here. So this is from Knoxville, Tennessee. And I always want to do a horrible accent when I read off Tennessee, like Knoxville, Tennessee. But that probably sounds as horrible as I think it does. I'm going to move my trivia to here so I don't forget it. So here we go. Feels like one card. It is current Cardinal outfielder Lane Thomas, 1 of 1, care of home. Very rare to get a current player care of home, but his address popped up on sportscollectors.net. I had a card. I shipped it off. And I wanted this because I actually saw him play when he came through Everett with a visiting team. And I got him in person at the time. That was 2016 or 2017. Anyway, I made his debut last year and performed fairly well in limited time with the Cardinals. And I think they plan on using him in 2020 in the outfield. They're taking some big chances with their offense. If it pays off, and that's great for them, but they need guys like Thomas to produce. Otherwise, the Cardinals could really be hurting this year. Anyway, so very happy to get that and card some signatures for soldiers. So good day. I got to figure out what to do with my Sosa. I don't know. I'll figure it out. $2. It's going to ruin me here if I don't get it straightened out. Who was the first shortstop to win an MVP award? The answer, like I said, if you know it, you're a stinking genius. Marty Marion. I could have guessed 100 names and not got Marty Marion. If you got it on the first try, pat yourself on the back. And have a great Wednesday and enjoy your Flagship release day.